Hey folks, welcome back. This is the fifth and final video for beginning jazz improvisers. Today we're going to work on lines that start on the ands, the upbeats. We touched on this in the last video where we worked with pickups that started on the and of 4 and led into the next measure. Today we're going to start with lines that begin on the and of 3, then the and of 2, and finally the and of 1. Beginning our lines earlier and earlier in the bar allows us to create longer and longer lines, which of course is something that we'd like to do. Beginning your lines on the upbeats is an essential part of the sound of modern jazz. All the greats, Charlie Parker, Bud Powell, Thelonious Monk, Dizzy Gillespie, they all use the upbeats as a launch pad for their ideas. So getting comfortable with phrasing from the ands is an essential part of the jazz language. So let's dive in here. We're going to stick with the notes from the F minor pentatonic scale because that makes it easier to focus on the rhythm and phrasing, which, as you know by now, is what it's all about. So here's our first line. It starts on F on the and of 3. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. Fa you da ba you da. A 1, 2, 3. Fa you da boo da. A 1, 2, 3. Fa you ba da ba you da. Notice the accents that I'm playing and that I've notated. It's really important to follow the accents. Without them, the line is kind of flat and lifeless. Here's the second line. Same rhythm, accents, and phrasing. This one starts on A flat. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da boo da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you ba do da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da boo da. A 1, 2, 3, fa do ba do da. One more time. A 2, 3, fa do da boo da. A 1, 2, 3, fa do ba do da. Here's your next one. Same rhythm again, different pitches. This time starting on C. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da boo da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da ba you da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da boo da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da ba you da. And again. A 2, 3, fa you wa boo da. A 1, 2, fa you da ba you da. As I hope you can hear and see, the accents are essential. They're an integral part of the phrase. Without the accents, it's just a series of flat eighth notes, no shape to the line. So really make sure you nail those accents. And here's your last one, same rhythmic pattern and phrasing again, this time starting on E flat. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da do wa. A 1, 2, 3, fa you ba da ba you da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you da boo wa. A 1, 2, fa you ba da ba you wa. A 1 more time, fa you wa boo da. A 1, 2, 3, fa you ba da ba you da. All right, now we're going to move on to some lines that start on the and of 2. So now you're starting one beat earlier in the bar, so the lines are going to be a little bit longer, precisely 2/8 notes longer. Here's the sound. A 1, 2, fa you ba do wop. A 1, 2, fa you ba do wop. Sing. A 1, 2, fa you ba do ba boo da. A 1, 2, fa you ba do wop. Always important to hear the rhythm first. Here's your first line. It starts on F on the and of 2. A 1, 2, fa you ba do wop. A 1, 2, fa do ba you da ba you da. A 1, 2, fa you ba do wop. A 1, 2, fa do ba you da ba you da. A 1, 2, fa you ba do da do wop. A 1, 2, fa do ba you da ba you da. It's worth noting that on that line, in the first 2 bars, you've got an accent on the and of 4. So you get 1, 2, fa you ba do ba boo da. But then in the 3rd and 4th bars, the accent shifts to the downbeat in bar 4. A 1, 2, fa you ba you da ba you da. Subtle but important difference. All right, same rhythm, phrasing, and accents, this time starting on A flat. A 1, 2, fa you da ya boo da. A 1, 2, fa do fa you da ba you da. A 1, fa you da ya do wa. A 1, 2, fa do fa you da ba you da. A 1, 2, fa you da ya do wa. A 1, 2, fa do fa Same rhythm and phrasing again. This time we're starting on C, still on the end of 2. A 1, 2. A 1, 2, 5, a do wah, do wah. A 1, 2, 5, a dip da ba you da. A 1, 2, 5, a do da you da. A 1, 2, 5, a dip da ba you da. And here's your last line. This one starts on E flat. A 1, 2, 5, a do wah, do wah. A 1, 2, 5, a do ba do da. A 1, 2, 5, a do wah, do wah. A 1, 2, 5, a do ba do da. A 1, 2, 5, a do wah, do wah. A 1, 2, 5, a do ba do da. Kind of an interesting phrasing note on that one. You really have a choice of putting the accent on the end of 4 in the third bar, like this. A 1, 2, 5, a do ba do ba, which is what I played, or on the downbeat of the fourth bar. A 1, 2, 5, a do ba ya ba do ba. Kind of works either way. And a 4, 1, 2, 5, a do ba ya ba do ba. I like that. Or a 1, 2, 5, a do ba da ba you da. Your choice. And finally, we're going to move on to lines that start on the end of 1. Because you're starting so early in the bar, you have to play more notes, which is both more challenging, but also more fun. So let's check it out. Here's your first line. Starts on F. A 3, 4, 1. Fa do wa, fa shu ba you wa. Fa do da, fa do ba you da. A 1. Fa do wa, fa shu ba you da. Fa do ba do ba you da. Fa do wa, fa shu ba you da. Fa do da, ba do ba you da. Same rhythm and phrasing, this time starting on A flat. A 3, 4, 1. Fa do wa, fa ya ba do wa. Fa do da ba you da. A 1. Fa do wa, fa ya ba do wa. Fa do da ba you da. Fa do wa, fa ya ba do da. Fa do da ba you da. And here's your last line. Same rhythm, same phrasing. This time we're starting on C. A 3, 4, 1. Fa do wa, fa ya ba do wa. Fa do wa, fa you da. Fa do wa, fa ya ba do wa. Fa do da, fa you da. Fa do wa, fa ya ba do wa. Fa do da, fa ya ba you wa. So you've watched these vids, you've practiced the crap out of this vocabulary, and you're itching to swing. Next step, get yourself a groovin' F blues play along and let her rip. If you've done your homework, you might end up sounding something like this.